Alright guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a BTC update, where it's going, sell signals, what the direction is. So let's get right into it. This is not financial advice. So if you look right here on the 1-day chart, you can see that we had got a sell signal, bearish divergence, overbought, money flow going down. And it's been coming down as you look at it. So if we get out of this, look here, then it shows that BTC can come all the way down to 62,284. So this is my overall target, where BTC is at least going to come and test. Now, can it go lower? It can. So that's what I'm looking at. But as you can see, BTC has come as low as 65,435. So let's look at 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart is the same. We had got a strong reversal, we had got a divergence, we had got overbought, we came down, we had a turning point, we pumped up, and now we're getting another turning point. Money flow is still slowly coming down. So Bitcoin overall is still coming down. So let's see what the 12-hour chart says we're going to come down to. And look, the 12-hour chart gave us the signal. Let me move this over. Had given us the signal here, but the money flow was still up. So you can see the money flow finally said, hey, at this point would be a good entry based on the 12-hour chart. So that would have been around 66, 67. Since then, we did come down to 65. So overall, it's still working itself. Now, according to the smart trail, you can see we already hit the smart trail a couple times. Once here, once here. So it can still come back and hit the smart trail, but this yellow breaker block is acting as a support. So Bitcoin needs to break this breaker block to drop lower. But 12 hours is still saying, hey, we have a $62,407 target. So let's look at the 8-hour chart. The 8-hour chart, as you can see, it did have a reversal. It had overbought, it had divergence. We came down. We got new signals. We went up. Now we're coming down, but money flow overall is coming down. So on the shorter time frame, we may have a little bit of bounce to us, but the longer time frame says we're going down. Now, if you look at the 4-hour chart, we have a minor reversal. We have overbought. Money flow hasn't quite turned, but if it does turn, that can bring Bitcoin up to, let's see, there isn't a red smart trail right now because we have a blue smart trail that's our support. So it can come all the way up to here in this, I forget what the blocks are called, but these are the, I guess I'll call it breaker blocks as well. But this is where the buyers and sellers, you can see that the buyers will get tired, the sellers will get tired, but this is the zone I'm looking at. So Bitcoin can come up to 68.8 before it continues to come down, because we're just going up and down and retesting. Let's look a little bit shorter. Now, 3-hour time frame says, hey, we have a turning point. Money flows right here. It needs to turn. 2-hour says it's also a turning point. Money flows up. We need it to turn. 1-hour says, hey, we're going down. We just need money flow to go down. 45 minutes says, hey, we want to turn to the upside a little bit, but you can see money flow still coming down. And 30 minutes is the last one I will check. It says, hey, we want to go up, but the money flow is coming down. So it's a lot of contradicting message, which if I had to guess, I would say we get a small pump before we overall dump. Now, let's get into the charts overall. So one of my favorite time frame is the 4 hours. And for right now, 4 hours says, hey, we can still come up to 69,700, which is still possible. but I don't think we break 68.8. But can we break it? Yes. If you look at it, the 4 hour says, hey, we have a 100% possibility squeeze to the upside. That's where I come up with a little bit of a pump as well. 3 hour says, hey, we have a 99% chance squeeze to the downside. So if you look at it, what we may do today is we may come down a little bit here. Then from there, we may bounce up to this area. And then from there, we may make the journey down here. So if I had to wrap it up, make a conclusion, I would say we are most likely going to get some version of a pump followed by a dump because, as I said, the 1 day chart, if it gives you a signal, it plays out for the most part. And if I look at the oscillators, it has more room to the downside. It hasn't given us any indication that it wants to turn yet. So 62,000 is the key zone I'm looking at. Till next time, peace.